Hey, can I just say real quick? We already talked about the Dead or Alive video. It's so funny. I'm still getting all these messages and comments and stuff about wait until this happens to a game that you like. You won't make a funny video about that. I still can't make it clear enough that I have the game.
I
bought Dead or Alive Xtreme 3. We played it on the stream.
We did. We played it on Wednesday.
And people don't hear it.
You bought it on
Vita.
Hilarious. You bought it on Vita and PlayStation 4.
I bought it on more than one system. Anyway, so it's just been funny, but that's all.
Yeah,
that's all I want to say.
But you can't make everyone happy out there.
No, but it's anyway. It's just funny.
Let the nerds have their titty game.
I asked my
that was a comment on the video. Okay? It was criticizing us.
I know.
And
I've been seeing it.
Hey guys, let the nerds have their titty game and chill out.
I was embarrassed today at I went to like a family birthday party.
Yeah.
And my little cousin asked me what I've been playing lately, and I was like, "Oh, have you ever heard of Dead or Alive Xtreme 3?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, shit." I honestly I didn't think he would know what it was, and he did.
Yeah, and he's too cool for it.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, I've been playing Call of Duty Zombies, but whatever."
And seeing real boobs
Yeah.
like a man.
Yeah, I've been on.
My older cousin knows what it is and has PlayStation Network, stuff like that. And anytime I'm on that, I get a message, and it's just come on. Seriously,
come on.
That's funny.
Come on, dude. Anyways, so you guys have been playing Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Yes.
What do you think of it?
We've been managing Zack Island.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's the tan line thing is, I think, my favorite.
Wait, you
part
gotta
of the
explain.
Game.
Explain what this is.
So if you don't give the girls suntan lotion to put on, or if you don't put that on,
why would you?
Yourself,
why would you not give them that?
Because then they'll go
skin
out
cancer.
and then they'll get I'll wear like a camisole or like something that covers like a lot of skin. I mean, relatively a lot.
Be modest,
but it's tight and form-fitting.
Okay.
Not so
But
modest.
then I'll get totally sunburnt and then come back into my hotel room at night and I'm changing to go to the casino later.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is
I'm gonna
this
go play
game? I'm just
roulette.
playing volleyball.
And then I put on a skimpier outfit maybe because I'm just lounging around in the bedroom and want to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
And then it's like, whoa, really pale skin where the
Yeah.
camisole was,
You got a
and then you've
farmer's
got like
tan.
dark farmer's tan, like redneck. I gave Kasumi a redneck. Who knew?
Whoa.
You might have a redneck.
Yeah.
I thought this was just volleyball. I didn't know.
No.
there was
I
this
thought it
whole
was
other-
too.
That's why it's not the volleyball is not in the
Dude,
title anymore.
rock
So
climbing.
it's like just a vacation simulator.
that's
It is.
That's honestly what it is.
So they
Yes,
expanded it out of the
100%.
volleyball in this
Yes.
casino because that's the
That's
only
why it's
two
just-
things you could do in the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's only called. That's why it's called Dead or Alive Extreme 3. They took the volleyball out of the name because they have all these other.
It's
all these other things to do.
Yeah.
Fortune.
So it's just relaxing.
Dude, you
Yeah.
relax. Really, one of the activities, relax by the pool.
Yeah.
Then you just take photos of them.
Yeah.
Of who? Yourself?
Of the girls. You can
'Cause you
choose
said
whichever
that.
Well, you
girl.
go. Here's the thing. You go into. There's two. You can flip between girl mode where you are playing as a girl and owner mode where you're kind of like
Where
doing
you
things.
like own the girls.
Well, you're doing
You own the islands.
you own the resort, so you're giving them gifts, making sure the guests are happy, and when they're relaxing, you can take photos, things like that, and you get money.
Because if you own the resort,
Yeah,
you could just photograph anybody
I'm sure
there.
the owners of the resort film me.
So it's
Probably.
it's a resort simulator, basically.
Yeah.
But with
Yeah,
the
Just like
gateway
any other
license.
resort, you get your picture taken. They earn a buck or two.
The
So you
owners,
just walk around
you
the
know,
pool, taking pictures of the girls.
Just
and
like
you
when
get
you go to a
points for that?
fancy resort,
Sounds
they
awesome.
inspect your tan
What?
line.
No,
and
no,
they
no,
give
no,
you
no.
gifts.
But you can also, it's not just taking photos of girls. You can also go to girl mode, and then you take the girl out to, say, a beach, and you pair up with another attendee. One of the other beautiful girls that's staying on Zack Island.
Okay.
You guys then can go do 2-player games together to boost your relationship. You want to just make everyone happy.
Yeah.
It's all about
Now,
positive energy.
Are there any guys on
That's
Zack
my
Island?
question.
No,
Zach.
no. Why?
Who's Zach?
Zach's the owner.
Oh,
but
Zach-
when you're
the guy in the game,
when you're in
yeah.
owner mode, you kind of like
You're Zach.
you are
Basically,
Zach is
you're like his apprentice.
but you never
Hey, do
luckily though you never see him. So
Okay.
like there's no mirrors to like
So
see yourself.
really, Zach is
Yeah.
the main character.
Yeah.
He looks like Dennis
game-
Rodman, right?
He does.
Yeah.
When you're in
I remember.
owner mode, you're Zach of Zack
And
Island.
men are not allowed on this island unless you're Zach.
No.
Who do you play as?
Well, you
Zach.
can choose many
Well,
women.
you
No, you just said there's an apprentice. Are you Zach? or are
it's you. It's yourself. And Zach
Eric-
is telling you.
Eric-
Zach,
Eric Bador.
hold on.
This game's like fucking me up.
Whoa.
Zach is giving you advice the whole time you're
Eric
doing.
Bador.
So wait,
playing as
you're
owner.
the one guy on Earth that Zach has allowed to come.
Right.
Yes.
Run his island.
Right.
Yes.
This is like the Willy Wonka
Yeah.
of
And
booby
guess
traps.
what? And guess what? I'll take it a step further.
Okay.
I will take it the Wonka analogy a step
Are you
further.
gonna sing?
Okay.
Because the better you treat everybody at the resort, all the girls, you give them gifts. You
Some
know,
are
they
bitchy.
tell you what their favorite foods are. So if you like send them that at night, hey, here's a free cream soda. They're gonna love you. And if they love it even more, you start getting. There's a thing you can unlock. They will hand you a ticket, like, hey, here's a ticket to this club that I'm dancing at, and you go, and they will
Golden
like,
ticket.
they will like dance and stuff like that. And if you get photos of that, you get a ton of money.
Cash.
Wait,
What do you get money for taking
So it's
photos?
kind of like Willy
Does
Wonka,
Zach
like a
give you the
golden
money?
ticket.
how does taking photos equal money?
Zach
I don't
gets
know how
super
they
happy.
work that out. I don't know.
As the apprentice,
That's for them to decide.
Zach wants those photos.
What does he do with them?
To make sure you're doing a good job.
Hold on. There's a dark side to Zach. Suddenly, this Willy Wonka of resorts, islands is not so innocent.
Well,
Zach
yeah.
has an ulterior motive, I think.
Yeah, I think he's selling these
I
pictures.
think Zach wants some booby pictures, but it's too like creepy for him to get them himself.
Right.
So he
Oh.
has manipulated you. Perhaps,
Dude.
perhaps there's a twist when you beat the game. You discover like Zach cackles maniacally, like ha 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 ha.
Well, in 2, this is 3. In
Yeah.
2, the island blew up.
He built
What?
Yeah.
He built it. He built
Yeah,
it on a
so
volcano.
Karma
Did the
did
girls
get 'em.
get off the island?
Oh yeah, they survived. They got off on helicopter.
Okay, good.
At
But,
the
then
end of-
Zach,
hey.
but Zach made it too then.
Everybody survived.
So this is like Zach Island Part 2, like the second Death Star.
The third. Well, the
Third,
third.
yeah.
I think didn't something happen to the first one, or was that what blew up in the second
fuck.
one?
See,
It's
I'm
the
not sure
I don't
because
know.
It's the third island.
this game opens with him explaining how his previous islands blew up, but he's not going to give up. He's going to keep trying.
Yeah.
And he's
Where does he get this money?
But
listen,
No,
listen.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
As he's
I can confirm that.
explaining about how the other two blew up because a volcano erupted, the panning shot is of a fucking volcano that the new island is built
Holy
around.
shit. This
So it's like foreshadowing,
This
huge.
game is like Willy Wonka meets Lost, but
Yeah.
everything is covered in bikini girls.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so
tan
you
lines.
tell me what's wrong with that premise. Go ahead. What's wrong with that premise?
Nothing. Just sounds like the dream game for Rocco.
Exactly. Thank you.
If you like
Garrett.
poker and blackjack and roulette,
So
too.
you
Well,
play
enjoy
you
your
play
titty game, nerd.
these games with the girls.
Yeah, and then you can gamble your money in the casino if you want.
Right.
I always lose it.
I always do that in the first game. Go to the casino.
Go to the casino.
Yeah.
But I lose all my Zach dollars.
You know what?
Exact-
Somebody,
that's
hey,
exact-
somebody found a great cheat. You want to
What?
cheat?
Roulette?
No one on the internet share this.
Okay, tell me.
Bet all your money, like you get a lot of money.
Yeah.
Bet it all on a hand of blackjack. But before you do all that, save your game and put it on a USB stick.
Oh my god.
Bet all your money, and if you
Oh my
win,
God.
keep it. But if you fuck up, just
Load your USB.
load your USB
save.
save. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You'll be
Super
able,
Nintendo tricks.
yep. You'll be
Wow.
able to afford
I
whatever
just picture
swimsuit you want.
I picture a dude in Japan. He gets off his office job. He goes to his like 4x4 room, and he's sitting there.
Oh, you got the big room.
Yeah. He's sitting there like cloning USB sticks and like
Yeah.
sending files to his friend across town.
So
Oh, yeah.
This game is very.
so you buy the girls swimsuits.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you just like go to like a closet and just get whatever swimsuit you want them to wear and they
Yeah.
put that on.
Well, yeah,
You gotta
have
mail it to 'em.
Yeah, you got to butter them up so that they'll wear what you give them.
We'll get
the
this
go-
game for
the
you.
goal is to the goal of the game is
Yeah.
to have all the girls happy about everything.
Oh my god.
So you'll buy them stuff. You know, if I buy Helena this one swimsuit and she's like, "Ew, no, I don't like this." It's like, well then. I must not be satisfying her in some way. Which is
no,
weird.
that's not possible.
I hate when that
That's
happens.
not possible.
That's what I said.
Ask
so
Zach.
you know what is it? And so you know maybe you buy her a couple more desserts.
What would Zach do?
Fatten her up.
WWKD. ZD.
This game is
CAC.
this game is blowing my mind.
Yeah,
Every
it's that
time-
good.
All right, we need to get him a copy. He can
What's
play it
the
at home.
reward cost?
Me and the kids
Hey,
play
regular
together.
price.
Regular price?
Yeah.
Sexy Island.
All right,
Yeah.
hey, final question, because we talked about this for too long. Is there anything X-rated in this game whatsoever?
No.
The most it can be. What,
Very
what were you
tasteful.
saying?
I don't think so far I've seen nothing that's even like overtly lewd. It's
No,
just
there's nothing like
playfully. It's cheeky and
So
sexual.
yes, you can play it with the kids.
Is rated T for teen?
No.
And
I think
Yeah.
there's
Because you
subtle.
can control the camera. And
There's
stuff,
subtle
you know, it's like they don't want you
innuendo.
to do that.
There's subtle innuendo, and then I think like the top of the line expensive last item to get bikinis are like basically nothing, right?
Yeah, they're pretty. It's like they're wearing some string.
Like Onichambra DLC, where it's
Yeah.
like strawberries and bananas.
And again, if you do really well, you'll watch them
you
dance
can
in
play
the
that?
club. And
No.
if they're in that outfit, it looks a little like, wow, oh geez.
I guess
but
if you're sexist.
But that's
I mean,
it.
you've been,
you know.
you've taken,
They pole dance.
you've taken the kids
They'll
into
strip.
the GTA strip clubs in GTA 5.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, just make sure you don't touch them when the
Hey,
bouncers.
straight
looking.
up,
It's
when
fine.
I was your kid's age, I was going to the strip club in Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a good point. That's a
There you go.
really good point.
Yeah.
There you go. Well,
Did you ever go to the strip club in Duke Nukem?
Yeah.
The girls were dancing and you could hold up the cash. I think about that like now.
Did not do that.
You never did that? in
I
Duke
didn't have
Nukem?
Duke
were
Nukem.
running
I didn't
the
play
titty
Duke
tassels
Nukem when I
They
was
were
younger.
wearing tents. It's just so funny, like going back and thinking about the graphics of that game. They're so rudimentary. It's like one-dimensional, pixelated
Yeah.
strippers. It's just so pointless.
Well, and then you see the graphics of Dead or Alive Extreme 3 now, and it's like kids have it so fucking good.
They have it good
They
now.
have
They
it
do have
easy.
it good.
I have it good.
Back in my day,
I-
we had to look at digital pixelated boobies.
Not anymore.
Yeah, you'd see one pink pixel
it
and
was
go,
one
that's a nipple.
polygon. Yeah.
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 Kids today.
I remember
Tomb Raider.
Kids today have it
putting
so
in the
good.
Naughty Dog code on Genesis games to get the title screen to
Yeah.
switch from the dog logo to like a naked girl.
Yeah.
a blonde girl.
do you ever have like games that were so obscure you sometimes question if they actually existed or not? Like you remember like for example, I went over to my friend's house and there was one day his cousin had come over and brought an NES game.
Yeah.
I don't know what this fucking thing was. It had like 100 games from Japan on it.
Yeah.
I
That
never
sounds
saw
legit.
it before
Yeah.
or since. For one day in my life, I played this mythical NES game. Amongst all the games, we only played one, and it was a rock, paper, scissors game that had a picture of a model on it, and every time you won, one piece of clothing
Yeah.
would
that was
away.
a Japanese game.
And
yeah.
every
Yeah.
time you lost, one piece of clothing
Comes back
would
on.
come back on. And I was probably like 9 or 10 years old, and like for all day, it's like our parents would be like, "You guys want to go get some ice cream or something?" No, don't come in the room. Okay, so we have got her necklace off. We had no idea. We were just waiting, like we wanted to see boobs, but we
Yeah.
didn't know how many pieces of clothing we had to go through. So I was like, it starts with like the necklace and then the shirt, and then we're thinking naively as a 9-year-old, maybe after the shirt, we'll just go straight to the boobs.
No way.
No, it came down to like, oh, her bracelet goes off. Oh, her shoe comes off. Oh, her I swear to
Fuck.
God, we were there like 8 hours because every time you lose, the clothes come back on. It's like, fuck,
Oh.
stop fucking losing. And she's basically undressed. She has just her underwear off. We're like so excited, like this is the one. And we get it, and like an earring comes off, and we're just like, no.
Come on.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Eventually,
Yeah.
Did
it was an older cousin who had come over, and we were all in there. It took one of the big kids, you know. It was the older cousin. He's like, "I'm fucking doing this." Yes, and he got her.
Move over, fuckers.
And it was so funny because it's everything we're explaining, just like some pixelated naked chick from
Yeah.
from probably like 1989. Like,
Yeah.
Well, that kind of frustration is what used to be funny about the last. So this Dead or Alive game is
Yeah.
a little more forgiving than the last one.
Yeah.
The last one was hilarious because
that on the
you would
PSP?
no, just talking about the last Xbox one, the last
Oh,
major
okay.
one. You could buy stuff for the girls, but if they didn't like it, they'd just throw it away. It doesn't happen in the new one.
Oh.
Now they'll just go, nah, that's okay, and you can keep it.
You give it to someone else.
But in the old one, you'd buy there's like $1 million swimsuit you'd have to work forever to get, and then you'd send it to them, and they'd go, oh, all right, thanks. And then you'd go to bed that night, and there'd be a message, they threw it away. It's like, what the fuck? So you'd see posts on message boards that were like, I just traded this motherfucking game in. I bought the Venus swimsuit and they threw it in the goddamn trash.
The game should come with a trigger warning.
Yeah.
Then just like in real life, she
They
threw
can-
away when I bought her.
They can turn you down.
Oh my god.
But in this one, they're just like, no, that's okay. And it's like, okay, cool. Give it to somebody else. Asshole.
I've never gotten to accept it.
Yeah.
Anytime I try to gift one of the girls an item, they're like,
gotta raise
what-
their
They're like, what are
acceptance
you
level.
trying to pull? They think I'm pervy and I'm up to no good.
you won.
You gotta-
Why would they think that?
So weird.
Why would they think that about
What?
you, Garrett?
Eric, they can't see me on my couch in my underwear sitting on the other
With
side of
his
the
boner?
screen.
You
They
gotta
don't know.
see that.
Before you give them a swimsuit, you got to give them all the little trinkets. Give them, hey, here's a
Like
cream
real
soda.
life.
Here's an apple. I know you like those. And then once they're your friends, you give them. You give them the swimsuit in the wrapping paper that they like. It's
Yeah,
gotta be their favorite color.
I know
How
that.
dare you call them
I
that?
figured that out.
How dare you?
Don't ever show.
All right. Well, we only have 25 minutes left,
Oh,
so
fuck. Shit.
I say we fill it with DOA 3 talk.
Yeah.
Just
I could
kidding.
go for a while.
Psych out.